What's up, guys? Bass Boys here. Today I'm out here. It poured rain earlier, like a thunderstorm came through a couple hours ago and absolutely poured. So we're out here after a rain. I'm at the landfill. So, little break from muskie fishing again. Been doing a lot of muskie fishing. It's just not a whole lot of catching as of lately, but it's been good. Last month and this month I've had follows, I've caught some muskie, but today we're changing it up and we're bass fishing. Back at the landfill, a place I have not been since I think, I don't know, at least probably a month. I'm gonna do some bass fishing here. I did bring my bigger topwater bass lure, and maybe pike, because I know there's pike in here now. In this place here, I've caught a couple. So let's see. I'm gonna start out with my cover scat. Get my stuff set up. Alright, so we're gonna start out with what I use a lot for bass fishing. That's the depth cover scat. It's a 3.5 incher. I believe that's a 4 or 5 odd hook. Definitely a bit big for this bait, but it'll work out. And then for my rod, I'm using my black bass St. Croix, 7'3", medium heavy. And then Shimano Sahara 3000, 20-pound test braided line. Got my waders on. Waders are already soaked on the outside. I am soaked just from walking through all that stuff down there, and that was brutal. It's very long and all wet, so my shirt's soaked. Luckily I got a bag for my camera, because as you know, my other camera broke. I'm actually getting a free replacement though, so I'm gonna have 2 cameras now, 2 Hero 12 cameras, so that's cool. But yeah, my last camera broke from I believe water damage, probably over the multiple times out there in the rain and stuff. And maybe a little bit of rain got into the battery, somehow fried the camera. I believe that's what happened. I'm not 100% sure, but it's definitely a possibility. Hoping for not much rain, or any more rain. At least the forecast says that the rain chances or thunderstorms pretty much went away completely for the rest of the day. Because earlier it was saying it was going to be thunderstorming at this time. We just had that one storm and that was it. Let's hope they're right, because that's going to be terrible if it storms out here when I'm out here right now. We're already soaked, like I said. Don't need to be soaked even more. And I already got to walk out of here again. Just going to be a nightmare. I don't think it could get much worse than what it is right now. Are you kidding me? I just had a fish. I missed the fish. I really hope it didn't ruin my bait. Yeah, and it did, I think. Oh yeah. Tore it right up. I almost feel like I should put a different hook on here. This one's just too big. That's what I'm gonna do right now. Well, that's a shame. One fish. First cast. I believe that was the first cast. Or no, that was like a second cast. Brand new bait and ripped it. So here we are putting another one on. Put the smaller hook on. Proper hook. I do not want to come out here today and get skunked. I'll tell you that right now. Wouldn't be good. After all this walking back here, it's not something I want. I've been having better luck muskie fishing lately than I've been having bass fishing. And it is just me today. But here we are in the middle of July already. Can't believe how fast the year is going by. In the summer especially. I mean, I haven't really done much summer bass fishing. Last month, mostly muskie fish all month, and then pretty much all of this month too. All of June and almost half of July. And I will continue muskie fishing as much as I can. It's big risk, high reward, basically. Not necessarily a risk, but just a lot of casts and a lot of time. And I won't be getting much bass content or just other fish in general, just because, you know, it's not gonna catch a muskie every time I go out, although that would be great. The chances of that are slim, very slim. But it is very rewarding after you put all the time in, and you do get a muskie, a nice muskie. But we're out here just doing some regular fishing here, back to the landfill. There we go. Got that one. That one hit it as soon as it hit the water almost. I know he's in those weeds, like they like to go in. Man, look at that crap. You just buried me in those weeds. Buried me in the weeds. Man, look at this crap right here. Just look at it. I don't know if you could see it very well. But look at all that crap I just reeled in. That's what I got to deal with here. And I'm using the medium heavy, that's what makes it, I mean, it's good for a small amount of weeds. But you start reeling in fish with this much, then you almost need like a heavy. ridiculous. Come on, if you're gonna flop, go ahead. Just doing that tail wagging like a dog or something. Yeah, he's warm. He feels very warm, this fish. Like 80 degrees or hotter. There we go, first bass of the day here on that cover scat. We got the first one in. Let's see if we can keep it going here. I'll tell you what, my elbow is sore. Like, it actually hurts pretty good. I think it's because of all the musky fishing I've been doing. All the walking the dog with those big, heavy, like 5 or 6 ounce lures. Just constantly twitching. It's basically made my elbow all sore. Every time I fish now, it starts hurting. I'll tell you one thing, I can't wait. Can't wait for ice fishing. It's funny to say that because I was waiting for ice fishing to be over last year because it lasted quite a while. I was getting tired of it. I couldn't wait for spring fishing, and then spring fishing came, and it was like over in a flash. It's kind of a crazy thought, but potentially this pond here, or this small lake, could have muskie in it. It's actually possible. It is part of the same lake that I fish for muskie in. And they do not technically connect, but through like a wetland. When it floods, they might connect a little bit, and muskie could potentially get in here, but it would be kind of crazy if there were some in here, but it's definitely possible. You know, there's pike. Not many bumps here as the last 20 minutes or so. All of a sudden, must have gave me a chance to get them in the beginning. I missed 3 of them. There we go. One came up close. And I feel like I absolutely slammed that fish. When I set it, it's almost like it didn't set anything. I slammed him though. I got lucky he didn't swallow it because he almost right in the roof of the mouth. It's a chunky fish, but it's small. About the same size as that other one I just caught. So that's 2. Still no big uns. You guys may be wondering why I'm using this rod. Maybe some of you wondering why I'm not using my Mojo bass. There's another one. Fish was messing with it for a while. Watch this be like a nice fish. Oh yeah. Yep, hooked him right in the corner. It's a good bass. It's a good one. It's better than the other one. Fish number 3. Right in the corner, actually. It wasn't coming out. Easy. There's that bass. Bit of a better one there. Decent fish. Still not the jumbo we are after. The jumbos. I have not seen a jumbo from here for quite a while. The last jumbo I caught here was probably in May or something. Might have to get a new bait after that. This one survived 2 of those. And you know what? Since we've been using the depths a lot, the cover scat, I'll probably use it again today. Without a doubt, I'm going to use it. Let's try the Boomba. The missile bait Boomba. It's very similar to that cover scat. It's just, here's a cover scat. Skinnier. This one is 3.5 inches. This bait, it's definitely on the cheaper side. The depths material is salty, but it's also just different kind of rubber or silicone or whatever. It just has a totally different smell. The cover scat from any other bait. It smells good. It has a good smell. This thing kind of smells like garlicky or something. Those, you know, those cheaper baits. They all kind of smell the same. The cheaper materials. Let's try this. Ryan's already caught a few with this bait. Let him try it. But like I was saying, maybe you're wondering why I'm using this rod, and it's like the same medium heavy that I was using before, just a different St. Croix, the Mojo bass. Well, that rod I actually broke that rod on accident. Broke the tip off of it. First rod ever of all time. I've been fishing since I don't know when, a long time. It's the first one that's broke. It was a stupid way of breaking it too. It was just laying on the floor somewhere. The room was dark. I don't know why I put it on the ground. And I just stepped on it and it broke. So that costed me $200 or something, because that was a Mojo Bass Trigon. It's like a $200 rod or something. They're probably on sale now. I know they were on sale like right when that happened. I looked. They were like $130 or $40 on sale for. But I decided I wanted to get this black bass rod. I like the way they look. They're not as much, and they may even be better. the Mojo. If they feel, this rod feels lighter than the Mojo that I had. It's the same exact rod. And like I said, they just look cool. It's gray. Has a cool look. Kind of wish I would have got a Lucky Tournament medium heavy instead of just a medium. Probably would have been using that if I bought that. Or I wouldn't have bought this rod then. I just have so many different kinds of rods. Some of them that are almost identical. So, but I have a lot that are different too. Different purposes, obviously. But yeah, that's why I'm using this. Broke the other one. Hopefully St. Croix. I did register it. Warranty or whatever after it happened though, but it let me. I did all my St. Croix rods that I have that I forgot to, or just didn't do it because I didn't think I'd ever break a fishing rod, like, because I never did. But it can happen. Of course, I've got the sun starting to kind of come out. Doing my sunglasses. I was like thinking, should I bring them or not? I brought them. Because I know every time I go out, when it's cloudy, I think it's going to be a good, nice cloudy day. The sun comes out. Let's give this Topwater a try here. Alright. Let's try the Topwater. This bait's got 3 good sized treble hooks on it. I got my grippers just in case we do catch something good or anything. So I don't want to be getting my finger jabbed with a treble hook out here. Not something that's happened to me yet. I would rather not have it happen. Treble hooks are a different ball game when you're trying to unhook a fish. This basically is the same rod. It's the black bass, 7'4". This is a heavy rod, bait casting rod, obviously, and my Apple Garcia Aura SX reel. I'm using a 40-pound test braid. I did get the curse off this rod not too long ago, a few days ago. There we go. Something slammed it. I wonder if it's a pike. Or if it's a bass. I don't know. Find out here. That's a bass. Go get my grippers. First catch with this lure. It's a fairly new lure. Thought it would be something bigger. He's definitely glad he's not attached to that lure anymore. There you go, your typical size bass here. Bit that big topwater. Looking for a meal. Good meal. But he didn't get a good meal. He got a face full of hooks. Well, that was cool. That was quick. The whole reason I mentioned the whole hook deal with the grips and stuff. Well, mainly not really the reason, but recently I came here to fish about a week ago, and as soon as me and Ryan and I got here, somebody was in the parking lot with a treble hook from a whopper plopper jammed in their thumb, and not in a good way. It was stuck right in the center and not coming out of the thumb, poking out, so you had to poke it through. Luckily we were musky fishing, I had my cutters. I was able to cut the barb off, but it looked very painful. Would be a lot worse with a bigger musky hook. Heck of a lot worse. But no matter what the size of the hook is, it's not something you want to happen. It was basically like a hook like this in the thumb. Man, just thinking about that. But he actually didn't get it from catching a fish. I think he was trying to, apparently he was trying to like slingshot the lure out there, and it went right in his thumb instead of in the water. Work this topwater here, getting them a variety of baits here. It's always good to have variety in catching them, different stuff. But if you're having luck with some certain lure or bait, it's usually best to just stick with it. Of course, my lure will speed up or something. That's the one thing about it. It will get screwy and get tangled up in your line. The hooks, just like this. Especially when you got 3 trebles hanging off, and you got a better chance of that happening. In a way, it feels like I'm musky fishing right now. I'm like addicted to this walking the dog, that I have to use it when I'm bass fishing now. I mean, I've always liked the walk the dog. It's just, it's a good technique. But for bass fishing, I really haven't used it much, just because I've used plastics and stuff, heavy plastics. Kind of forget about the topwater for bass and stuff. There's one just jumped to my right. There we go. Let's see what we got here. Finally another bass. Just dragging him in like you can't even fight. Let's see what we got. Yeah, it's a bass. All tangled up in the freaking thing. It's another one of those same size fish. On the topwater though, makes it more exciting. But yeah, Hate to jab him with all them troubles. I swear I just heard a person. Thought I heard someone's voice. Alright, let's try the crap side again. Kinda wanna get one over here on this Topwater. I got a good feeling about it over here right now. Failed to get one on that side. Try again later. Let's go back to this side. That's what I heard earlier. Is that weird bird over there making human-like sounds. No topwater strikes here for a good 20 minutes. I'm kind of surprised. Perfect conditions right now. And if you are wondering, I forgot to mention what kind of lure this is. It's the Rapala Skitter V13 Skitter Walk or whatever. I think it's 6-inch, so it's fairly large. Bass topwater or whatever. Bass pike. It's a good size bait. There we go. As soon as we hit the water, this could be a decent fish. Let's see if it is a decent bass. Because I'm using a heavy. Yeah, I think it's like your typical size once again. Maybe a tad bigger. Not a bad one. Oh yeah. Get me all splashed. It's not a bad one. Probably the biggest of the day there. Had to cut his lip freaking to get that hook out. God, I hate that. The hook was inside of his lip. The only way I was gonna get it out was if I jabbed him again. I wasn't losing my lure, obviously. I don't have my cutters to cut a hook. Now I got some drone or something flying over me. Ah, that's another one. Missed him now. Got too excited there. Looked too excited and set the hook way too early. Suddenly my elbow stopped hurting. I don't know how, but it stopped. Oh shit. I'm driving a car over there. Dump. is that? God, scared the crap out of me. There's like 2 cars driving in the dump. I don't know what they're doing. They're like going after somebody. You're not supposed to be over there in the dump. Because it's a no trespassing. Maybe there's someone over there. A lot of people go walk on there. Looked like it was like a ranger, a police. I think they're behind that tree. All those trees there. Big old beaver surfacing. There he flops. It looks like I might just continue. Ah, dang it. There's 2 misses. I don't know how he didn't get the hook. Another bass gets away from the trebles. Let's see what time it is. 8:23. Those cops are still back there. I've not seen them. I'm gonna hear them. Oh, there's 4 vehicles back there. Definitely something going on over there. Something pretty serious going on. If you guys could see the truck, maybe. Yeah, definitely something going on back there. I don't hear no people, like I've been saying. Like someone was trespassing. I'm only gonna give it a little bit longer here, because I got the walk to make, and hopefully the plants aren't soaked. I still haven't seen the cop cars or all those cars back there come out. So I don't know what's going on over there. There's a few more casts. Well, anyways, folks, I think I'm gonna call it. It's about 8:30, maybe a little later. Yeah, 8:40. I want to try to get out of here before it gets any darker out here. Still got that police activity going on straight ahead. I don't know what's going on, unless they drove around. But yeah, I came out here to the landfill. Caught a few bass on the depth cover scat, and then I got into this like topwater craze at the end, and I just used it all the way till now. Caught a few. I think I caught maybe six bass today. 3 on the topwater and I think 3 on the cover scat. So not a bad day, but I kind of forgot about topwater fishing for bass and stuff. And it could be kind of exciting, so I'm gonna have to do more of that. Bring this rod along with me whenever I go. It's always fun walking the dog and, you know, getting those blow-ups. I got some drone behind me. Really hope that they're not gonna like drive up to me, think I'm some kind of suspect or something, whatever they're doing over there. I'm kind of afraid of that happening, to be honest. So hopefully the journey back is not too I don't get like pulled up on these people over here, these cops and rangers. So I'm gonna head out of here. Anyways, if you watched to this point, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, I got a drone on me. Hope I'm not being watched. Well, I guess I'm gonna record my walk back, just in case something happens. And of course the plants are all wet still. I'm just a fisherman. Just a fisherman fishing, that's all. Trying to find somebody and I'm out here fishing. Getting me a little nervous here. I'm gonna get rolled up on and questioned or something. So I don't know what's going on over there. I want to get the heck out of here. Fast. At least out of this area. Something happening here. Oh, there's nobody in there. Hello. Well, that just freaked the crap out of me. I walk over, Walking back, got a drone on me. I think it's watching me. And then I walk back and the police car's sitting there. I don't know what they're doing, but I thought I was gonna be questioned or something. But luckily not. Man, that was crazy. It's like I was in like the worst position. Back there fishing. I'm looking for something. And I'm in the area. And they had dogs. They had sniffing dogs, and it was like there had to be like 5 cop cars back there, and the one on the trail. That wasn't the end of the video. I could hear the drone above me again.